Worcester, Massachusetts. Early morning winter weather caused widespread travel concerns across Worcester and surrounding communities, prompting several school districts to delay the start of classes by 2 hours on Wednesday. Overnight precipitation combined with freezing temperatures led to slick roads, icy patches, and hazardous driving conditions, making the morning commute particularly challenging for drivers, parents, and school transportation services. As residents began their day, many encountered slippery streets, untreated side roads, and icy bridges. These conditions raised safety concerns, especially for school buses transporting students during peak traffic hours. In response, education officials across the region opted for delayed openings rather than full closures, giving road crews additional time to improve conditions and families more flexibility to travel safely. The 2-hour school delays followed a night of freezing rain and wintry precipitation that settled across central and western Massachusetts. As temperatures hovered near or below freezing, moisture on road surfaces quickly turned to ice, creating dangerous driving conditions during the early morning hours. Even light ice accumulation significantly increased the risk of accidents, particularly on bridges, overpasses, and less traveled roads that are slower to warm. Local officials monitored weather developments closely overnight and into the early morning. Reports from public works departments, police patrols, and transportation crews confirmed that while major roads were being treated, many secondary streets remained slick. These findings played an important role in the decision to delay school openings rather than proceed with normal schedules. Worcester Public Schools, along with several neighboring districts, announced 2-hour delays to allow road treatment efforts to continue and to reduce the risks associated with early morning travel in icy conditions. For school administrators, the safety of students and staff is the primary consideration when determining whether to delay or cancel classes due to weather. Decisions are based on a combination of weather forecasts, real-time road assessments, and communication with local authorities. When roads are hazardous but not completely impassable, delayed openings offer a balanced solution that prioritizes safety while preserving instructional time. Bus drivers benefit from improved visibility and better road conditions later in the morning, and parents are given extra time to prepare and adjust travel plans. This approach helps reduce congestion during the most dangerous commuting hours and lowers the risk of accidents involving school buses and family vehicles. Officials emphasize that while delays can be inconvenient, they are often the safest option during marginal weather events where conditions are expected to improve as the day progresses. The delayed school start had a noticeable impact across the community. Parents adjusted work schedules, childcare arrangements, and morning routines to accommodate the later start. Commuters heading to work encountered slower than normal travel as drivers exercised caution on icy roads. Traffic moved steadily but carefully in many areas, with drivers reducing speed and maintaining extra distance between vehicles. In several neighborhoods, residents reported difficulty navigating hills, intersections, and untreated residential streets. Public safety officials urge motorists to remain alert, avoid sudden braking, and be especially cautious on bridges and shaded areas where ice tends to linger longer. Pedestrians were also advised to watch for slippery sidewalks, parking lots, and walkways. Weather officials indicated that winter conditions would gradually improve as temperatures rose later in the day, though caution remained necessary through the morning hours. Bridges, overpasses, and rural roads were expected to remain hazardous longer than main routes, as these surfaces freeze more quickly and thaw more slowly. Even as primary roads improved, drivers were reminded that icy patches could persist in less visible areas. Residents were encouraged to allow extra travel time, reduce speed, and remain patient during the commute. Untreated side streets were identified as particular trouble spots, and drivers were advised not to assume that all roads were safe simply because conditions had improved in some areas. Families were also reminded to stay informed through school notifications and local alerts, as conditions can change rapidly during winter weather events. Although the immediate threat of freezing rain was expected to ease later in the day, the situation highlighted how quickly winter weather can disrupt daily routines. Even minor storms can create dangerous conditions when temperatures fluctuate around the freezing point. School delays due to icy roads remain a common and necessary safety measure during winter months, helping to prevent accidents and protect students, families, and staff. By providing additional time for road treatment and safer travel, School officials aim to reduce risks and ensure that students arrive at school safely. As winter continues, residents are encouraged to remain prepared for sudden weather changes and to prioritize safety over convenience. While delays may cause temporary inconvenience, they play an important role in protecting the community during hazardous weather conditions.